now we'd like to do a variation from the tuck turn, which is called a hammerlock. And this is one where we do the tuck turn and then an underarm pass, and we keep hold of the hands. So if you remember in the tuck turn, she came in and went 1, 2, in, out. We let go of the right hand, and she did a spin with a single hand. Now in a tuck turn, we're going to do the same thing that we do with a tuck turn, and then an underarm pass, the same footwork. But what's going to happen, 1, 2, in, she's going to spin, he's not going to let go. He's going to keep both hands, so her left hand will go behind her back, and this time he doesn't come back onto the slot. He stays a little bit to her right, so that now we're going to do an underarm pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So now she doesn't have her elbow to push through with. When that happens, she has to use her shoulders and her knees. When she comes in here, I give a lead here. 1, 2 to turn in. She turns in. When she turned in, like always, her left shoulder came in, her right shoulder and her right knee. And then she turned out in the other direction, stepped out, and went under the hand, but we kept this other one down here. Okay, now a couple important things going on here. When we do this, again, guys, you want to lead and stabilize. When Julie comes in here, 1, 2, I give her a throw. You can't see it, but this is what's happening. I give her a good throw on these shoulders. That's how I talk to her, okay? She can only really go forward, back, side, or turn, turn. So what I did, I gave a good throw to her shoulders, but then I stopped leading. And then when she goes this way, I give a little throw that way and let go. Now what I mean by that is I give her a good throw, and then I hold her hand steady to help balance her, because steady hands create good balance. So that's what's happening. And you can do that. It creates very exciting dancing without knocking everybody all over the place. So I give her a throw, and then right here I hold both hands very still. And Julie doesn't pull against me. She turns her center into her left elbow, then she turns her center into her right elbow, and she continues through, okay? And that's how you max out your movement and not throw each other off balance. So she's turning inside of her arms. Do that again, Julie. She's turning into her left elbow, then into her right elbow and stepping out. Very important in dancing. Otherwise, we get her pushed and pulled all over the place. Next, do the turn, guys. 1, 2. You let her in, you let her out. Now let her start turning, then pick this hand up gently and go over. And the same thing as I'm doing that. Even though I'm moving that hand, I'm keeping this one still to help balance her, and I'm picking this one up in such a manner that it moves slowly so it also balances her. So we don't want to do jerky movements, because that ends up being part of her dance. We never want that to happen. So from this side, we'll just do it from the beginning, Julia. 1, 2, I turn her in and throw her out, and she's right there, okay? And I'm over here a little bit to her right. And then I just step back. Now here also important, don't lead the hand up until 3, guys. Most of the time the guys lead the hand up on 1, and she turns too soon. We go 1, 2, then pick the hand up and let her go under. So that doesn't come until 3. One more time, we have 1. As a matter of fact, let's do it this way, and you can see where she's situated. So we're 1, 2, she's in, out, triple step. You notice I'm over here. I'm to her right, totally off the slot. And then 1, 2, other. Now I get back onto the slot, and we're right here. So there you have how to do a really good hammerlock.